Ji-young's commotion is spinning everyone's heads like a topsy-turvy carnival ride. OMG. Why are people mad at Ji-young? I don't understand. Her vulnerability in this episode touched me to my core. But hey, some folks are grumbling about her wishy-washy dating stance. Are you serious, guys? People complain that she goes on every date, that she should have been more firm like she was with Ji-won in episode 13. Really? Did you all see the heartache she's been going through because of Mingyu? She created opportunities to be with Mingyu, but whom she was up against was unrelenting Yisu, who used mind-blowing games to shake her off. She came on the show to date but wasn't sure about her stand with Mingyu, the one person she really liked. So she opens her heart to another man, as she should. Tell me what's wrong with that. When Jimin snubbed Mingyu, he opened his heart to Yisu, as he should. This is how a dating show should be, not like Ji-won, who knows nothing will change but still insists on his doggedness. Some episodes back, I remember everyone saying she needs to give someone else a chance. She did it. And now, some are giving the grumbles. Come on, let's give the girl a break. Alright guys, enough with my rants, it's time for some date dissection. When Ji-young got back home, she met Who Shin. He asked her for a date. They both agreed on the next day. She already cleared things up with Who Shin, but she cares too much about other people's feelings, so she gives them more chances when they want it. But one thing I liked most about her in this episode was her honesty. During that date with Who Shin, she told him her feelings for GyeoRe are changing. She also cried because she felt sorry. She knows she can't be with him, so that was her apologetic cry, and I felt her genuineness. Next, Ji-won asked her politely this time for a date. She told him she had a date with Gyori at night. But the guy looked distraught, like he was in a lot of pain, so she had to squeeze in time to accommodate a date with him. How could she turn him down again when the guy looked so dejected? Then, Mingyu walks in and asks Ji-won if he had plans for the day, and Ji-won tells him about Ji-young's date with GyeoRe. This was chaos alert for Mingyu. They were both confused. But Ji-won shouldn't have been this confused, because she told him in episode 11, after being touched by GyeoRe's apology, when she went on that date with Ji-won, she did tell him that for the first time, she thinks there might be a possibility in her having a change of heart. When Mingyu heard she still needed to clear things up with GyeoRe, I believe he packed up whatever feelings he may have had left and threw it out. Because what he wasn't gonna do was fight his bro GyeoRe over a woman when he has Yisu already. During Ji-young and Ji-won's date, she apologized to him for turning him down on the last trip, and Ji-won said he understood her situation, that she looked like she was suffering at that time. She responded and said, "We've lived together for some time now, and I know the kind of person you are. You still have a place in my heart." Too bad she had to say that, because it's misleading, but this was what she said. You still. She didn't say you have, she said you still, emphasis on still, you guys, meaning you are still good in my heart but not my priority. I really empathize with her in this episode because she's trying too hard not to hurt anyone. She kinda reminds me of the pain and struggle Mingyu has been going through this entire season. So Ji-won says he will wait for her. Bro, this scene was just to help save Ji-won's face, nothing more, just to show his struggle was not in vain. Even though it failed, it wasn't in vain. Ji-young was just trying to be kind, though this could give false hopes, I get it. Jimin and Yisu eavesdropping on the men was so funny, but it could have gone really bad for her if she heard something she wasn't prepared to hear. Jimin is fully back to her bubbly self, y'all, and we have Ji-won to thank for that. He made her feel the best during their last date in Yosu. She's back and fighting to win her man Who Shin. I'm really sad that she and Mingyu didn't work out, but I will support her decision. It is what it is, guys. Even though Who Shin admitted Jimin made his heart flutter multiple times and they went on another date, he still made time to go on his date with Ji-young to confirm her feelings. Ji-young insisted she's opened up to GyeoRe. I applaud her honesty and firmness in this episode, guys. While I totally appreciate that Who Shin had a real talk with Jimin, quick side note, I don't think he was about waving the breakup flag like he stated. I feel he needed her to help him feel better from Ji-young's rejection. She was his plan B. Jimin was his superhero backup. He confessed his breakup plan and how his heart is now fluttering for Jimin, then did a 180 again. If I were Jimin, watching this show now and seeing this dude's heartache over Ji-young after she and GyeoRe returned from their date, coupled with his final plea with Ji-young saying he wanted to get everything off his mind, I'll definitely hit the exit button right then and there. This to me is a total deal breaker alert. The pain he expressed for Ji-young makes his feelings for Jimin so small. He wasn't there for Jimin when Jimin was hurting. Jumi and Ji-won were the ones that helped her heal from his pain. But thankfully, I'm not Jimin, so I will keep supporting her in her decisions. Hopefully, she'll have no regrets. Now, let's shift gears to the roller coaster that is GyeoRe's story. Holy moly, tissue alert guys, I'm bawling my eyes out for our man GyeoRe. Would you believe it? The dude actually won the heart of his dream girl. He got the girl, y'all. GyeoRe got the girl. Seriously, this guy deserves a trophy for enduring all that heartache. The group date disaster turns out to be his golden ticket. He went all in and struck gold. Major congrats, dude. He gave it his all and it worked. I enjoyed their date. Sorry if some of y'all found it boring, but I enjoyed watching this shocker of a date. OMFG. The way he touched her hands while making coffee together was so natural. He even woke up early to prepare banana pudding for her. The coffee genius was so happy that he couldn't tell the difference in the tastes of the cups of coffee he himself complained differed in taste even though they were made from the same coffee beans. LOL. Chances are there was nothing wrong with that first cup he made with Ji-young. He just said the taste wasn't too good so he can make the second cup to show off his charms at his workplace, and it worked like magic. Our girl finally fell under GyeoRe's irresistible spell. OMG. She telling him where she sat when she visited his cafe in the past, the intense gazing at each other and shyly looking away, the long walk in the rain under the same umbrella, so many heart-fluttering moments. Oh, my heart's practically doing the cha-cha just thinking about it. I can go on and on. I'm so happy for GyeoRe, y'all. And hold up, didn't GyeoRe say he gets scolded by his workers? I almost died laughing when he quickly rushed to clean up. And during their car ride when she told him she hadn't stopped thinking of him since the day she cried while he was apologizing to her, I could feel GyeoRe's heart stopped in that moment. I bet his heart was screaming. Then we have the subway group date between Ji-won, Mingyu, and Jumi. When they discussed how quickly things changed between Ji-young and GyeoRe, Mingyu's expression just reads, "Okay, I have accepted my fate." His chances with Ji-young, poof, vanished. Consider that chapter officially closed, guys. Now, let's talk about the unsung hero, Jumi. Seriously, the production crew should be sliding her some extra cash for her in-show counseling services. All the men and some of the ladies relied on her for strength and advice throughout the show. I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that Jumi finds someone who worships the ground she walks on. A man that genuinely respects and values her. She deserves nothing less. We got to see Mingyu and Yisu out buying groceries and playing with each other. But it's such a bummer that we didn't get any more screen time with those two. It would have been nice to see how their relationship evolved. Maybe they'll show us in the final episode. Lastly, did you all notice that the editors are really messing with us? Why didn't they show us Ji-young's talk with Mingyu, but they showed us Who Shin's? That date was all obviously on the same day because Mingyu had on the same outfit from the subway scene and Ji-young had on the same outfit when speaking with Who Shin. Mind games much? Thanks for watching, guys, and what are your thoughts on this episode? Please share them in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.